Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? Happy Wednesday to you. I wanted to go through our morning meeting with you today. I hope everyone had a great night's sleep, and I hope you're going to be able to get outside and play today. Let's do our Days of the Week song. Are you ready, boys and girls? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. So boys and girls, today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, and tomorrow will be Thursday. Are you ready to count how many days that we have been in March? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's right, 25. If you said 25, kiss your brain. So that makes our news report, boys and girls, that today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. All right. And now it's time to check the weather. Weather watchers, what do you see? What do you see? Tell us what the weather's like. Tell us what the weather's like. Won't you please? Won't you please? So when I look out my window, I can see that the sky is still looking very white and gray. So we still have a lot of clouds, but the sun is coming through. So it's very similar to yesterday's weather. We are having another partly sunny or partly cloudy day. And when I checked the thermometer, it said that it was 36 degrees outside. And look what I brought home from Brat School. I brought home my big thermometer, and I'm going to set our 36 right here. And then look at that, boys and girls. It shows us that today's weather is still in our cold range. It is starting, the day is starting here, and we are probably going to be moving into the cool range later on today. So hopefully maybe after lunch you could get outside and enjoy some outside recess at home, enjoying maybe a nice walk. Speaking of nice walks, boys and girls, I have heard that there are rainbows all around our area. So it's called #518rainbows, and people are trying to help kiddos have a great time with all of this at-home learning, and that they are putting out rainbows in their yards or in their windows, different kinds of rainbows, and it's like a hunt. It's like an I Spy. So you could walk around your neighborhood with your grown-up, of course, and you could walk around the neighborhood with your grown-up, maybe bring your dog for a walk with you, and you could see how many rainbows you can find in your neighborhood. They're also out and about, so maybe you could just go for a drive, staying safely in the car. But when I went to Hannaford yesterday, there was a big rainbow at the Hannaford near my house, and it said #518rainbow. So I would love to see some pictures that maybe you create of rainbows that you've got put up at your house, and then maybe your friends from your class could drive by and they could see the rainbows that you have out. All right, let's do how many days we have been learning in kindergarten. I need to add one more straw. Straws were getting away from me. Here we go. So 8 and one more is, that's right, 9. Kiss your brain. All right, so we've got one group of 100 right there. 10 groups of 10 in here make one bundle of 100. Then we've got 110. And now we're going to count on from 10. Are you ready? 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119. So we have been learning in kindergarten for 119 days. All right, let me double check that I did all of our morning meeting. And I wanted to share with you some things you could be writing about at home, just some ideas. I've got our March words that would be up in our writing center in our classroom. And it says that you could be writing about St. Patrick's Day. So you could be writing about what happened last week. You could be writing about the leprechaun. You could be writing about a shamrock. Shamrocks are green. Shamrocks are good luck. A pot of gold, a horseshoe, those are also thought to be good luck. Here's a luck right here. You could be writing about spring. Lion and lamb. Why is lion and lamb on our March words? Oh, that's right. Because of March weather. Good job. So you could be writing whether or not today is a lamb day or a lion day. Remember the other day when we had our snowstorm, it was definitely a lion day. But yesterday when Emma and I were out running together, we said that it felt more like a lamb day. You could be writing about rainbows, whether you're writing about the rainbows that are out and about in our community for kiddos to find, or whether or not you see any rainbows, or that sometimes there are pots of gold at the end of a rainbow. This says Seuss, so this is supposed to be like the cat as in the Cat in the Hat. You could be writing about Dr. Seuss and how you love reading Dr. Seuss books. And this is about reading because we had spent the beginning of March celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday. So I just wanted to share those ideas with you for writing. I almost fell off my chair. And yesterday I had read to you the Feelings book, Yesterday I read to you a Todd Parr book and I read the Thankful book. Today I would like to continue reading Todd Parr. This is kind of called an author study when you read the same author a couple times looking at different books by that person. So this is called the Feelings book by Todd Parr. Now I notice on the cover I see someone who looks... That's right, happy. We see a smile. Here, I see someone who looks, that's right, sad. Now, here, I see someone who looks maybe surprised or scared. I see their hair is standing up. Maybe that's because they're scared, or maybe they just have cool hair. And then, boy, here, how does she look, boys and girls? You notice she looks mad. See how they made the eyebrows mad and the face is upside down? So let's read about feelings. All right, Mrs. Groth's going to try and set it up so you can see Mrs. Groth and see the story. So this book is dedicated to, oh my goodness, he's got so many friends in here. And then it says Love Parr, Todd Parr. And remember, this is the dedication page. The dedication is when you dedicate your book to someone, kind of making it a gift to that person. Sometimes I feel silly. Sometimes I feel, now, if you were thinking mad, that would be a good guess. But as I look here, I don't see, I feel cranky. Sometimes I feel cranky. Sometimes I feel scared. Oh, the mouse is feeling scared because there's a cat coming for it. Sometimes I feel like standing on my head. Sometimes I feel like reading a good book under the covers. That's one of Mrs. Groth's favorite things to do. Sometimes I feel like celebrating my birthday, even though it's not today. Has that ever happened to you, boys and girls, that you wanted to celebrate your birthday, even though it wasn't your actual birthday? Sometimes I feel brave. Sometimes I feel like looking out the window all day. Sometimes I feel like dancing. I was dancing in the car yesterday. Sometimes I feel like making mud pies. Sometimes I feel like I have a tummy ache. So he's got an X on his tummy because it doesn't feel very good. And it looks like maybe the puppy got into the catnip, which is not something he should be eating. Sometimes I feel like holding hands with a friend. Sometimes I feel a bit lonely. And we might be feeling that way right now because we can't be with all of our friends like we're used to. Sometimes I feel like yelling really loud. Sometimes I feel like staying in the bathtub all day. She would get very pruny if she stayed in the bathtub all day long. Some days I feel like trying something new. And I notice in this picture, they're trying to walk the dog while riding a skateboard. That looks kind of dangerous. Sometimes I feel like dressing up. We did that the other night for dinner. Cora said, everybody has to dress up for dinner because I'm tired of seeing everybody in their relaxing clothes. So it was kind of fun to get dressed up. Sometimes I feel like doing nothing. So there's no picture because they're not doing anything. Sometimes I feel like camping with my dog. Sometimes I feel like crying. What do you notice in this picture? Why is he crying? That's right. You see that his ice cream has fallen down. Sometimes I feel like eating pizza for breakfast. Sometimes I feel like kissing a sea lion. That would be kind of crazy and maybe taste a little salty because they're in the ocean. Sometimes I feel like a king. No matter how you feel, don't keep your feelings to yourself. Share them with someone you love. Love, Todd. And that's right. Mrs. Reelman's always telling us that it's okay to feel lonely or scared or mad, but then we want to feel that feeling. We want to give it a name, and then we kind of want to let it go. Right? So it's okay to feel those things, but just share that with your parents. Give them an I feel statement. I feel something because, and that'll help us support you in the best way possible. All right. Have a great day, boys and girls. Make it a good day or not. The choice is yours. Goodbye, boys and girls.